Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions, and thank you again so much for our time together. Yesterday, we got to finish the book of Ecclesiastes. Today, we're going to finish up the book of 1 Corinthians. Now, we've seen a theme all through the book of Corinthians where they had leadership attitudes, where the super apostles spoke very condescendingly to Paul, and the people of the church did not respect Paul, who was really a great apostle. But as he closes out 1 Corinthians, he again talks about two leadership issues. He says in verse 10, "If Timothy comes, see to it that he has nothing to fear while he's with you, for he's carrying on the work of the Lord just as I am. So then, no one should refuse to accept him. Send him on his way in peace, so that he may return to me. I'm expecting him along with the brothers." He said, now listen, you accept him. That's my son in the faith. You accept him. You get over your pride and your arrogance, and you accept him. Now, again, this is the effect of super apostles moving among the body of Christ, teaching the people of different stratas or hierarchies, of the mega pastors and then the little nobody pastors, and making it look like that the work of God is all about pastors. It's not. It's all about Jesus. But then he comes over here and he said, now listen, I've been pretty critical all through this letter on your attitude toward leadership. Let me tell you the kind of leaders to pay attention to. He says in verse 15, "You know that the household of Stephanas was of the first converts in Achaia, and they devoted themselves to the service of the saints. I urge you, brothers, to submit to such as these and to everyone who joins in the work and labors at it." He said, listen, join with these good, strong leaders who have given themselves to the work and who labor at it. Another translation says, who work hard at the ministry. Now, he said, listen, you want to know the kind of people that you should be submissive to. It's not those super apostles with the big names. It's the hard-working pastors, those that have given themselves fully to the work. They're not out doing business. They're not out sitting around in fancy restaurants with rich people. Please, nothing against rich people. But they're not out trying to live a high life and do business and be a big shot. He said they've given themselves fully to the work, and he said they labor at it. They give everything to it. They work hard at it. They're not laying around in a swimming pool speaking in tongues and showing up in an office for a few hours a week, and the rest of the week they just lay around because they're so tired from preaching one time on Sunday. He said, listen, you just need to get past this stuff. You need to get past these people who are good with their saliva, they're good with their presentation, but they don't work hard. He said, give yourself to people like this. Now you say, well, Pastor, why would Paul say, submit yourself to the hardworking preacher and not to the pretending preacher? Well, very simply this. Paul says that love produces hard work. He said, faith produces one thing. Endurance is produced by something else. But he said, love produces hard work. When preachers are working hard, they're showing you their love. You can trust your heart to the hard-working preacher. You can't trust your heart to the pretender.